This is magic. I would say this is magic. Honestly, this is the ultimate ramen. We're missing some little toppings and whatnot. But this is really the ultimate ramen.
Hey everyone, welcome back. And for this video for Zealous Rogue, we're going to be exploring Korean ramen, more specifically Samyang. And Samyang is one of the oldest ramen companies in South Korea. They started around 1961 and 4 years later started producing the ramen that we know today. And I've seen this all throughout the US, so it's become very, very popular. But anyways, let's dive in, let's try some of these, and let's actually try to make the ultimate ramen.
But first, I had to acquire all this ramen, and I had to go around searching all these different stores and had to carry around all of this ramen in a little tiny bag all throughout Korea. So aside from looking like an idiot carrying all this ramen, I would say I was pretty successful, and in the end, I had my tower of ramen ready to go. Let's get this thing started.
Okay, so first up, we got the tried and true. We got the original Buldak Bokkeumyeong. Bokkeumyeong? I hope I'm saying that right. This is the original flavor that everyone goes to for their Samyang Bokkeumyeong spicy chicken mixed noodle. This one is known to be considerably spicy. As you can see, they actually have their own individual spicy rating here. All right, let's give it a go. There's no way I'm eating all of this because I have to go through 9 ramens, maybe 8, I forget. You know, it's ramen. It's good. It has like a nice kind of instant zing to it. You know, you can taste, I'm not really quite sure of the pepper. I think it's gochujang pepper? No, I'll do further research on this. Future self will correct me.
Oh no, you're right. It's gochujang. All right.
Anyways, let's keep going. It's good. So they actually, like I was saying before, they gave this a 4 out of 5. I'm assuming this chart goes up to 5. It stops right before the end there. And yeah, it's definitely good. It has like that lingering spice that you'd want. I think this is what you want from spicy ramen, really. It's funny. It's actually, the interesting thing about Buldak is that's like kind of in Korea the spicy gauge, right? When people ask, oh, how spicy is this dish, or how spicy is this sauce, they always will say, oh, like Buldak is like the gauge of like, if you guys know how much Buldak is, it's around that level, or more than Buldak, or less than Buldak. So it's like kind of an interesting thing. But yeah, this is good. I do like this original Buldak Bokkeumyeong flavor. And I apologize if I'm saying any Korean wrong, so I'm still learning. Very, very good. It has like sesame seed, and then it has bits of seaweed within here. Not bad. Like has like a little garnish flavoring. Pretty good. I could see myself eating this pretty regularly. I have to like slow down because I know I'm gonna have to eat so much more. I would give this one an 8 out of 10 of the Samyang rating board. 8 out of 10. Actually, 7 out of 10. 7's like a C right out of it. 7 out of 10. On to the next one. Okay, so for the next one, we got carbo. And by carbo, we need carbonara. So this is like a creamy one. And right here, it's made right here. It looks a little different than what you would think with like ramen. It looks like a different type of noodle, more of like a flat noodle. And it's definitely more thick. Like, I'll like try to do some ASMR stuff here where you can hear like creaminess. But anyways, all right, let's try this. All right. I love spicy stuff, but hot stuff, like I can't do. All right. Not bad. It kind of still has like that Buldak taste, of course, because it's Buldak ramen, but If anyone's familiar with like Kraft mac and cheese, like back home in America, it kind of tastes like that, but like with like a hyper weird texture. Like it tastes like Kraft mac and cheese, like Sonic shapes or something like that. It's good, like it's super good. I think it's actually, I would actually push the original Buldak that I rated a 7. I'd push that down to a 6 and maybe make this a 7. I'll put a cohesive guide at the end because this is gonna be so hard to follow as I go along. The carbonara definitely reminds me of like Kraft mac and cheese back home. Not bad, but just kind of bizarre, maybe. Maybe bizarre because I know the taste and I know the texture that should be in my mouth, but I think this is good, but strange. For an American, maybe. For Koreans, maybe perfect. Definitely in contrast of some of the spicy stuff I have, it's nice. It's like a nice like pairing with spicy and cream. So I would give this 7. Okay, next. Okay, so next up we got Jjajang or Jjajang. This is the one that we have here. And so what Jjajang is like a black bean paste that they traditionally cook with in Korea. And I noticed on here that they do have they have a lower spicy level than the Buldak one. So a little bit of letdown. I really get excited about spicy things. And you can tell with the color here, it's definitely darker than the other ones that we saw. But like, yeah, let's just dive into it. I'm kind of curious. So yeah, it has a good smell to it. And there's like small garnishes of, it looks to be like mushroom, maybe some type of tiny dehydrated meat with some green onion. I could be completely wrong, but that's what it looks like, at least from when I cooked it and to what it is now. So, all right, let's see. That's not bad. That's actually not bad. The black bean base kind of like was off-putting to me originally, but it gives it like this smoother taste to it. With the original Buldak, I felt like there was this like zing to it, where this is like a more subtle zing to it. Not spicy at all. Really, maybe like a very subtle spice. It's not bad. Maybe not something I crave. Given the spice of it being like more of a muddled spice, this is a firm 5. This is a 5. I like it. It's not bad. Maybe I'll give it a 6. I'll put it on the same. No, I'll give it a 5. I was gonna give it a 6, but I like the zing of what Buldak was. And real quick, as just like a little lesson, Buldak right here. So the second part, dak, means chicken, and then bul means fire. So just a quick little Korean lesson for y'all. You'll see dak everywhere. They cook with it so much. There's so many different dishes. Jjimdak, tteokbokki. But anyways, all right, let me try a little bit more. Yeah. It's not bad, but it's like a very muddled taste, like a very simple taste, but not, it doesn't stand out, I guess. And also you'll see on the packaging, there's an egg. There's no egg in here. It's deceiving, but that's good. I don't really care. They just serve it. They traditionally serve it with a garnish of an egg for the jjajang. Jjajang. Traditionally, that's how it is served, but in a ramen form, no egg. Just for simple presence. But yeah, not bad. On to the next one. Okay, we're back. And so with this next one we have is K Rosé or Rosé. So this is the Rosé version of ramen. And I'm a little bit tentative that this might taste a lot like the carbonara one that I had previously. Given the package is like very similar, you know, the actual presentation of it looks extremely similar to the carbonara one. Except the main noticeable difference is that it has more of a traditional ramen look to it, as opposed to the carbonara had like more of a flat ramen, almost like this weird amalgamation of linguine and ramen. Anyways, no, it smells good. It definitely has a nice smell to it. And you'll see this guy on like all of the Korean packaging, and he is like the mascot for Samyang. I wonder if he has a name. And no, he's everywhere throughout Korea. I was actually in a train station where he was drawn as like this like hunky Korean anime character. Anyways, whatever. I'm wasting time. Let's dive into it. It has a very similar taste to what I was talking about before with the carbonara, and I think it's like that creamy cheese, like kind of like Kraft macaroni and cheese. So I think this is as the same as the Buldak. It's a spicy level 2. It's not bad. It's not exciting. It's not exciting. But if I had to pick between the carbonara and the rosé, I would take the rosé because of it's more of like a ramen texture and feel. Yeah, rosé definitely takes the cake over it. Oh man, I feel like all my rating systems all weird. But I'd probably give it the same rating. It's delicious. I feel like it's like a comfort, like a cheesy comfort. I'd give this an 8. No, I'd give this a 7. I'm so indecisive with my number convention. This is a good one. If you're like a baby with spice, this is the one. This is the one that you want. Bored. On to the next one. Okay, up next we have cheese. Just straight up cheese. Chizu ramen. Chizu burak. Bokomyeon. Maybe this is something that I'm more used to. The little picture of the like stir fry stuff looks absolutely delicious. So I'm hoping that this is better than the rosé and carbonara. From the packaging, when I picked everything out, this is really the one that caught my eye. Just simple cheese, how can you go wrong? No. It looks like a lot of the other ramens. I feel like every ramen I've had kind of looks the same. But this one like kind of swings to be some type of cheese, but it's just not. Like it has this initial taste, like kind of like right before it hits your mouth, it has this initial taste where you think it's gonna be good. You kind of like get that like faint cheddar cheese type of taste, and then it's kind of tasteless. I gotta say, rosé and carbonara kind of take it over this. This is boring a little bit to me. What a letdown. I was so excited for this one. What the heck? You know, I'm not even tempted to try this one. Actually, it's okay at best, but lacking in any real flavor. And you know, what is this, a 1? Look at this one. This one subverts all of spicy nothing. There's nothing on here. They're like, nope, no spicy level. Where bul is in the name. Spicy. Buldak. Unbelievable. 4 out of 10 until I change it later in the video. All right, 4. Okay, next one. All right, for this next one, I feel like Samyang knew they messed up, so they decided to bring it up a notch and do 4 cheese. 4 cheese Buldak ramyeon. And who knows? Anything can be better than that last cheese one. That last cheese one just lacks so much flavor. And it's just like, you know what? Let's add 3 other cheeses. Gouda, mozzarella, Gouda, and cheddar. So cheddar and then 1 other. But let's try it. Anything can go. I like how it's a little bit thicker. Okay. This is good. This is a step above cheese. I don't even know how cheese is still going when this thing exists. This is so much better. You can actually taste all 4 cheeses within here. Like almost like in this like weird array. Like this is what's up. I'll put this up there with the other carbonara and rosé. This is good. I like it. It's way better than cheese. I can't get over the dichotomy of this one and the cheese one, and like why the cheese even exists when this one is walking this planet. This one's so good. And I just like the weirdness with them. Like, why is this little witch? Why is the chicken a witch? Maybe because it's doing this little cauldron, mixing 4 delicious cheeses together. Amazing. Amazing. A little heavy. You know, it's not something I would eat all the time because it's a little heavy. When I was pouring this out into the dish, it like made like the sound of like a brick hitting the dish, which was kind of like off-putting, but I feel like I need to stop myself because I'm gonna keep eating this. 8 out of 10. Original cheese, down to 4. Okay. Last but not least of the runners for ramen, we have Buldak Jjamppong. Buldak Jjamppong. I hope I'm saying that right. And this is the only one I couldn't find in a cup dish, so it was more of a liquid than, but yeah, it smells good. It has like a nice smell to it. No complaint. What jjamppong is very similar to the black bean paste was that I had previously. So let's just see. It's very hot because there's a liquid inside of it. I'm a little nervous to bite in. Okay, so the noodle is awesome. The noodle's delicious, but again, it kind of has like a standard taste to it. I like this one a lot. I think the noodle is very, very good. You can see there's some garnish of like maybe meat or mushroom, some green pepper, like green onion rather. I like it, not bad. But I think, you know, if we combine all these ramens, we're gonna make the ultimate ramen. And I think it will fill every void that I've been looking for in ramen. But I would give this one maybe a 6. 6 out of 10. I'll be back. All right, we made it into the official bonus round, where we're not really talking about ramen so much, but kind of a little noodle. I think this guy says it best. That's the type of noodle that we're looking at. And you know, this is a good question. This little Korean chicken is supposed to be a guy or a girl? Because now he's wearing, or she's wearing, or I don't know, they're wearing a bra. Anyways, besides the point, we have Malatang noodle. So the noodle is different, and up here is Malatang. And Malatang is traditionally, I think, Chinese maybe, I could be wrong. Please correct me in the comments. But Malatang is like a Sancho pepper, and Sancho pepper is like very spicy. Maybe not like spicy, but it has an effect that's not like spicy, but maybe electrifying. But I know a lot of people don't like it. So let's just, as you can tell, it looks a lot heavier than traditional ramen. You can definitely smell the Sancho pepper. Definitely smell the Sancho pepper. I'll say it, I love the glass noodle that they have instead of the regular ramen more than the ramen. I know that could be like a sin to say, but not too spicy. You know, it has like a little bit of that faint Sancho taste, but nothing electrifying. It's not like a crazy ramen challenge thing. You know, it's not bad. It's thick. I like the thick noodle. I think that's what has it going for me. This might be my dark horse. Bonus round dark horse. You know, maybe I should put this in its own category because it's not technically ramen, but it is Samyang. So in the Samyang category, I would say this is a 8. This is maybe a 9. I'd give this a 9. Is there any spicy level on here? No spicy level. So they're pulling some funny business with no spicy here, but it's good. I really do like it. I could totally eat this whole thing. It has such a unique flavor. But I'm sure people that don't like spicy might not like this. This is so good. I think this is like what you would describe as like an acquired taste. If you like spicy, I would recommend this. If you don't like spicy, this might be too weird of a spicy for you to try. This one gets the Zell thumb up. I'd give 2 thumbs up, but I'm holding it. Anyways. And we're back. All right, so we're back, and we're back with another bonus round. If you cannot tell, not ramen, but in fact, tteokbokki. And what tteokbokki is a rice cake that is very popular in Korea. They eat rice cake in a lot of their dishes. You can even have this as a meal itself, and it's very interesting. A lot of people love tteokbokki. And if you've had rice cake, you kind of know what's in store. And if you're not noticing by the packaging, it's actually the same little chicken from the original Buldak chicken. So it's gonna taste very similar, I'm assuming. This is good, chewy. It's got that chewy gummy flavor that you'd want from the tteokbokki. Not spicy really at all though. Compared to the original Buldak I had today, this is like nothing. It tastes really good, but I wouldn't be able to understand a scenario where I would just go to a store and buy this. It's good, but eating all of these little rice cakes alone, like, just seems weird, maybe? Like, traditionally in Korea, when they ordered tteokbokki, it's like mixed in with like sometimes ramen, sausage, potato, fish cake, and a lot of different varieties. So, you know, when you're just kind of having this alone, it's good, but I just feel somewhat let down. I would give this maybe a 5 out of 10. It's good. It's good. It's not bad. I don't actually know where to rank this. Alone, it's bad. It would be kind of weird to just go and eat this. Maybe this is like a comfort food for someone that just has like a guilty pleasure of tteokbokki and just wants to eat a huge cup full of tteokbokki. But I think with tteokbokki, you need more. So alone, 5 out of 10. But, you know, this could be one of the main components to the best ultimate ramen that I'm gonna make later. So, we'll see.
And just like that, I was off to create the ultimate ramen. I started off with some meat, really just for the garnish for the ramen. And next up was all of the ramens, all 9 of them. I'm gonna throw them all together in this pan, including the tteokbokki and the Malatang glass noodle. I had no idea how this was gonna come out. Let's check in to see where we're at.
This is magic. I would say this is magic. Honestly, this is the ultimate ramen. We're missing some little toppings and whatnot. But this is really the ultimate ramen. Guys, are you ready?
All right, last but not least, we got the finale, the ultimate ramen that we're super excited to taste. So this is all 8 or 9, I forget, I lost count. This is all the ramens we tried previously, compacted into one. I'm setting a new trend here, guys. With some fancy meat, fancy everything on top here. Let's just dive into it. Forget about the meat. I want to try the ramen. Okay. It's a taste. It's a taste. It tastes like cheesy maratang, which is like not bad, maybe? I was expecting like the grossest flavor imaginable, but now that I think back to it, all of the flavors kind of complemented each other, like the cheese, you know, some of the black bean, you know, maybe it doesn't on paper, but I would like, if this was a flavor, if Samyang came out and put this flavor out there, I would buy it. And we got like somewhere in here, yeah, we got the tteokbokki in here. It's everything, the whole 9 yards. It's like a moderate spice. Honestly, the whole end to this video was me just expecting this to taste like, just like butt. But it's not bad. I'm gonna keep eating this. And oh, we got the glass noodle in here too. I could continue to eat this, and I will continue to eat this. So you're gonna be like, Zell, you better not waste any of that. And I'm not. I'm gonna save all of this and have this for my next like 17 days worth of meals until I die. It has like this lingering spice from like the Buldak, and it has like the creaminess of like the cheese, all mixing tight. You kind of get like the best of all of the worlds together. I'm gonna say it. This is a 10 out of 10. I recommend this. So if you guys ever get your hands on all 9 of those ramens, you can unlock the ultimate ramen right here. So I'm gonna continue eating this, and I don't want to be like a gross, disgusting slob and continue to eat unless you guys are into that. Maybe that's the next video if you're into like ASMR eating or whatever. But that's for way, way, way down the line. But for now, I'm gonna sign off. This has been Zell for Zealous Rogue, and thank you for joining me along this Samyang ramen Korean journey. Till next time, I'm out.
I just want to say thank you at the end of this video. Anyone that stayed to the end, you're a real rogue. And I want to apologize for any of the audio for this video. So I've made note of it. I figured out how to fix it going forward, and there won't be any issues. Well, anyways, till next time.